Herkese merhaba. Ne oynasak acaba kanalına ve sinema tadındaki Türkçe Altyazılı GreedFall serisinin 8. bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Bu bölümde oyunun simyacı grubu olan Köprü İttifakı ile tanışıyor ve bizden istedikleri yardıma sessiz kalamıyoruz. Şehirde kendini simyacı olarak tanıtan bir şarlatanın peşine düşeceğiz. Ama bakalım gerçekten de bir şarlatan mı? Serinin daha çok kişiye ulaşması için beğen butonuna basmayı ve abone olmayı unutmayın. Eğlenmeniz dileğiyle iyi seyirler.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then,
Ne düşündün ne?
Have a
Ver sen de ver görev.
A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts
Bunlar da simyacı ekip galiba. Motion yapıyorlar.
In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Ah,
Would you
başlayalım.
be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't
Arap
been able
mısınız
to go
oğlum
there
siz?
myself.
İsimlere
I
bak
can
ya.
only
Şahin,
tell you what
Hikmet.
others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Gidebilirsek öğreneceğiz.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Bunlar da savaş halinde bu şeycilerle. Telemeyle, dincilerle yani. Herhalde bunlara yaptığımız iyilikler onlarla düşürecek şeyimizi, ilişkimizi. Onlarla yaptığımızda bunlarla düşürecek herhalde. Burada konuşacak başka bir şey kalmadı.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Lady de Sade. Hadi bakalım. Burada var mı bir şey? Aha, kapatmışlar. Akıllı adamlar. Diğerleri gibi her yer açık değil. Şimdi orayı bitirdik. 2 tane gene yan görev açıldı. Şurada şarlatanı bulacağız. Şurada kaçakçıyı bulacağız. Şarlatanı bir bulalım. Şuradan gideyim. Tavern adamı nerede o? Ha, şu şarlatan.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Ver o zaman bize de.
And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But
Ne işe yaradı lan
your
o zaman?
question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
Senin adamın mı lan o?
No doubt.
Çakallık mı yapıyorsunuz?
Well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ne oldu? Ha, şarlatanın gerçek yüzünü ortaya çıkar diyor. Bakalım ne olacak.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Şunu
Will
diyeceğim.
you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Dur silah çekme. Kartı neredeymiş bunun? Çıkamıyoruz ki oraya. Neyse arkadan dolanalım. Aha. Ver. Şarlatanın antidotu. Şu ne? Research book. Research book'u kullanabiliyor muyuz? Aa ne oldu? Geldiler gene. Kim geldi? Bir tane misiniz? Bak artık durdurabiliyorum. Ha. Hırsızmış bunlar ya. Thief yazıyor üzerinde. Yemezler artık. Hazırlıklıyım her şeye. Ne yapıyorduk? Şuradan şeye bakacaktık. Heh. Bir şey yapabiliyor muyuz? Bunu yok. Yapamıyormuşuz. Falan da filan da. Başka da bir şey yok. Şurada ne var? Chest var. Oh. Şapka geldi. Kötü ama o galiba. Tamam gidelim. Bu arada yeni aldığınız item olursa sağ üstünde ünlem işareti çıkıyor. Ya bundan yeni bir şey buldum diye. Şurada mesela. Aa bu tabii kötü bir silah. Şuna bakalım. Şu gelmiş. Bu da kötü. Bunları satabiliriz. Aa giydik yanlışlıkla. Şunu giy. Heh. Daha iyi olana da okla gösteriyor galiba. Mesela şunu giyersem şu daha iyi diyor. Ok gösteriyor. Yeşil ok. Onu giyiyorsunuz. Tamam inventory ile artık işimiz bu kadar. Şurada ne gelmiş? Ha innkeepers. Ha bu şeydi zaten. Bunu almıştık galiba. Tamam. Şarlatanın antidotu. Antidotunu gidip içirelim bakalım içecek mi?
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Yürü tavernaya. Siz necisiniz? Hepsi hasta lan bunların. Şuradan mı gideceğiz? Yukarıda mısın? Neredesin? Bu ne? Burayı almıştık biz. Niye çıkıyorsun hala böyle? Allah Allah. Burada değil. Çekil çekil. Aşağı bakalım. Şuraya bakalım. Hah burada. Nereye gidiyorsun lan?
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
Aynen ya, ben de aynı şeyi
I
düşündüm ha.
torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocence. I cannot let your commerce
Al
continue.
birini vur ötekine ya. Hepiniz sahtekarsınız oğlum.
What are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm
Tutuklayacağım, ne
sorry, but I
yapacağım?
don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Doktor Sahin.
Ona da güvenmiyorum da.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
Sen de millet denek olarak kullanıyorsun kardeşim. Alliance Ambassador'a gidelim. Aa, ne oluyor? Burada bir şey çıktı. Aa, fast travel çıktı lan. Ne güzel.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Burada bir şey açıldı mı, açılmamış.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will